Well, an update now on the former Vice President Joe Biden. He wasn't willing to run against Trump in 2016, but now he says he'd be happy to face the president in the ring during an appearance at the University of Miami. Biden said he'd be able to beat up Trump. Watch.
When a guy who ended up becoming our national leader said, I can grab a woman anywhere and she likes it, and then said, I didn't make a mistake, but they asked me, would I like to debate this gentleman? And I said, no. I said, if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him. I've been in a lot of locker rooms my whole life, a pretty damn good athlete. Any guy who talked that way was usually the fattest, ugliest SOB in the room.
He's a tough man, that Joe Biden. Ooh. Well, this morning, Trump tweeted this in response. Crazy Joe Biden is trying to act like a tough guy. Actually, he is weak, both mentally and physically, and yet he threatens me for the second time with physical assault. He doesn't know me, but he would go down fast and hard, crying all the way. Don't threaten people. Joe, the president tweeted that. Author and columnist Mark Steyn, a connoisseur of pugilism, joins us tonight. So, Mark, your job is to call this fight. What do you say?
I think on balance, I probably give it to Trump, although Joe Biden is not to be underestimated. I understand that he swims naked in front of his female Secret Service agents most mornings, which is not something many 75-year-old men, other than Charlie Rose over at PBS, would be willing to do. So he's obviously fairly confident of his physique. I don't actually understand why he said, oh, if I was still in high school, I'd beat him up, because to my understanding of these things, Tucker, if you're defending a lady's honor isn't generally something one associates with high school. It's something one would do after high school as a grown man. So I'm actually in favor of physical violence between individuals. I'm in favor of dueling as an alternative. No, I'm being serious here. I've been in some stuck in some stupid libel suit in the District of Columbia for 6 years. I'd much rather have had pistols at dawn over that. And I think if these two wanted to have a sword fight, I would be in favor of the reintroduction of dueling. I'm in favor of chivalry. But what Joe Biden teaches us, I think, is if one is going to go in for male braggadocio, Trump is actually harder to do than most people think. It requires a lighter touch. And there's something rather heavy-handed about all his, I've been in more locker rooms, I've been around more guys, I mean, more around ugly, mean, ugly. So it requires that kind of male, take it from an effete foreigner, that kind of male butchness requires a lighter touch.
Well, especially when you're, I mean, that's like the one thing that Trump is indisputably great. I mean, he's a Viking, so it's like you're not going to beat him at that. But since when is it okay for sensitive, evolved liberals like Joe Biden to all of a sudden be threatening to beat people up?
Well, I think this is what's fascinating. He's complaining about Trump because Trump, you can grab a woman by the whatever, and they all. And the alternative to that, as Joe Biden sees it, is I hate guys who like to grab women. I like to beat guys up who like to grab women. And I noticed that on the liberal websites and Salon and all those guys, they're all saying, "Oh gosh, why isn't there some beta male pajama boy around when you need one?" They're all actually anti-Biden for what he thinks of as his chivalrous act of beating up Donald Trump. So I think the liberals are actually hopelessly confused at all this.
The fact that you call it Salon just made my night, no matter what. I'm calling it that from now on.
I'm sorry about that. I've just given my... I've been in locker rooms, Tucker. Bring it on. I'll rip your lungs out. That's how gentlemanly I am.
The great Mark Steyn. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Tucker.